What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. So, Prime.
Yep.
I would say, I know you hear me, Prime.
Yep.
Your friends over at Impact Wrestling, they celebrated a milestone today. Or not today, but they celebrated a milestone. 1,000 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, WCW couldn't even put out 1,000 episodes of Nitro.
Yeah.
Impact is here to stay forever. It's going to be them and cockroaches and Twinkies and Vince McMahon left on this planet.
And this man gonna be running it because there ain't nothing else left.
You say what?
Vince gonna be running it because there ain't nothing else left.
Then it will die. But somehow, but to be honest with you, I'm proud of Impact because they actually had turn-away tickets. They had to turn people away because they met capacity.
See, the only thing I don't like about the current Impact is like it don't look good.
It don't. It looks
like, why not go to the Impact Zone for at least one episode for the 1,000?
I would agree with you on that one.
I just want to say, So like, what was the turnaway number? 376 or
could be close. I don't know. By the way, ladies, sketch everybody.
I'm so sorry. I feel like that was a great way to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They I don't know how much the turn away number was, but I do agree with Prime. I don't know why they don't do the Impact Zone, because the Impact Zone could fit 1,100 people in there.
Or at least do a bigger type of arena, not the one that just don't look like there's that many people in there.
Maybe it got foreclosed. I don't know.
At least nah, it ain't get foreclosed.
I'm just being an ass. I have no idea, but that's crazy.
I'm just
saying, at least do an arena where we can see the crowd on the camera, not just a wall. You know.
I do agree with you, because it just looks empty. Even you could have 300 people in there, and it just looks, by the way it's shot and by the way it just looks. And also it don't help. The sound don't help.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds so empty in there.
They'd be like, "Woo!" You can hear.
I'm sorry.
And it's sad because they celebrated their 1,000th episode, and they had a lot of legends from Impact over the years come back, and when they just came back, it just sounded empty.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, sure. So, a lot of surprises. They had a women's segment on there that was just like, basically was like, hey, Knockouts division, come on out to the ring. That's basically what it was. It wasn't built for anything.
Well, they was having like a 5-on-5 match, and they were trying to figure out who the last member was going to be.
5-on-5. I counted more than 5. I counted more than 10 women because it started out with Gail Kim.
No, the match was 5-on-5, but there was more than 5. There was more than that came out.
I'm about to say, because it started out with Gail Kim, then the Beautiful People came out, and then some current girl came out on there. Then we had
some who?
Huh?
You said some who girl?
I said I didn't know who she was. I guess she was she one of the current wrestlers?
What's her name?
It wasn't Madison Rain.
What's her name?
I don't know. She came out with the glasses, the pink glasses and all that.
I don't know. I might have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, I don't know, but she came out, and then we had more current roster members come out, like Trinity, Diana Perazzo, Jordan Grace, which, by the way, Jordan Grace now, the transformation that Jordan Grace is having, it's just like chiseled through stone. It's like she went from being like, okay,
I'm not gonna say what I want to say.
Yeah, I think it's best.
was about to say, leave it alone.
Leo, I'm about to say, because, her and her husband out of this action figuring it up. And I'm just like...
I think she's looking another... Yeah,
it's just like the comeback of China, it seemed like. And it just... anyway. But she comes out. Then they have... what's her name? Tasha Steele comes back out, and we have Awesome Kong that returns with Rashida.
Saeed.
Yeah. And she comes back, and Mickey James is on the ring. Like we have all these past, present, and future stars from the Knockouts division. I was just like, y'all just gotta. Is there anything better to do for the women that just had to all basically come out in the ring and just, like, hey.
Yeah, I did know they was gonna have a talking segment, but I did know that they was gonna have a match.
Yeah, I mean, you got a match, I'm saying, but everybody had talk. They was just really just bringing back. I mean, look, credit to them for bringing back everybody else. I was like, hey, Tasha Steele coming back. I was like, Flavor and Fire. Y'all ain't bring back Kara Hogan. Y'all just brought back Tasha Steele. Okay, cool, fine, no problem.
Well, Tasha Steele is a current wrestler there, though.
Yeah, I mean, but and she called there doing a promo, and looking all fly, and everybody just sitting there clapping. You can hear the hand claps. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
ouch!
Yeah, I was like, you can hear, like, cause you can hear, cause I mean, everybody was, cause Tasha Steele, everybody likes Tasha Steele, but I'm saying, but it just feels so empty in there, but it just and Team 3D came back. Devon can walk.
Oh, we saw.
But see, dear, I look. Here's the first time. Here's the thing. Devon was like in bad shape a couple years ago.
Did he have like a stroke or something?
Yeah, and then he was about to get surgery, and so like Devon may have to walk. His son's better take care of him. It was bad.
I know it was that bad, but I do remember that he had like a stroke or something.
And when they said Team 3D come back for the 1,000th episode of Impact, I said Devon can't walk.
Well, the first thing I thought was, dang, Bubba and Spike, all right.
Exactly, and then they was like, no, Devon. And Devon came out there, and he did all his greatest hits slowly.
Yo, come on, man.
He came out there and did all his greatest hits slow. Even the testify, he was just like, come on, make sure I cut it right down the middle and over to the hand. He made sure he did it very slowly, and to the point where he actually ran the ropes. I was like, okay, I know you can do that. And then I was like, okay, don't do this. He did the what's up from the second rope. I said, well, I was surprised he did that in the first place. They brought the table.
That's why I was let Bubba do it.
This is giving me coast to Midwest energy, is what you're telling me.
No, this is giving you like coast to, like, you know what, the plane is going down.
Yo, see, because I was just going to say coast to Central Pennsylvania.
No, the problem with that is because when you say coast like that means you got to fly somewhere. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He ain't leaving the ground. Okay? And they did the greatest since they even called for a 3D. And I was like, well, will you 3D them do a table? And I was like, you know what? Devon probably can't get him up high enough. But they hit the 3D. Bubba even lets Devon get the pin. And then afterwards, he struggles.
Who was it that had to climb up?
I don't know who the team was that they was going up against, but they were clearly there to try to make them look good. They even brought back Feast of Fire, one of the worst ideas in Impact history, and I was just like, why?
Yeah, I mean, look, I like the idea, but it was a shoot. I didn't like that.
Were you talking the last time they did it, or this recent one?
No, I'm saying anytime they did it, it was a shoot. Like the person actually gets fired, for real. I don't like that. I do like how they say, all right, you can get a tag title shot, you can get a world title shot, you can get an X Division title shot.
Yeah, I think Moose wins one of the briefcases, and
he won it the stupidest way
because it's even Rhino comes back out, and
that's
I'm
when he wins it, because the dude had the briefcase and Rhino gored him, and he gored him so hard to do through the briefcase,
and he won it. I was like, first of all, that gore wasn't even that hard. Rhino can't gore no more. Rhino does a very heavy takedown, but it ain't a gore no more. And I'm like, that that singlet, man, it's just like it started out from just saying rhino to just like rhinoceros because of how the thing is stretching right now.
Hey, yo, you really gotta chill. You better stop before they get you out of here in these comments. Leave that man alone.
I'll say that joint be stretch. I'm like, yo, Rhino, these singlets, bro, Rhino, let it go. I don't know, man. I bet you can go out there some G's in a t-shirt right now and just hit the gore. And but I mean, respect the Rhino. Then they also had Leo Rush and Chris Sabin had the main event match for the X Division Championship.
Is that where he's currently wrestling at, or is he just popping all over the place?
I think Leo Rush.
I think he just popping all over the place.
Yeah. But Chris Sabin won that matchup, and Frankie Kazarian and Tracy Brooks.
Chris Sabin also became a 10-time actually champion.
Hey, shout out to that. Frankie Kazarian and Tracy Brooks had a mixed tag match, and afterward.
First of all, I'm tired of saying Tracy Brooks already.
She just get.
No.
He's getting big. Well, you know what?
There was one match with Trinity where she was at the bottom looking like Michael Jackson and not the good one.
Oh, we talk about 03.
Flex Washington?
Flat at.
Both combined, basically.
That's just a mixture of soup I don't want to drink.
Now you have to go back to that clip. I have to see the clip. It's like, cause like even on the comment, like she's up there, and I'm like, and I'll comment at Pete Michael Jackson on the background, and everybody laughs. So okay, yeah. That's what she look like.
No, I mean, no,
when I say she looks like, I'm talking about like jacket is similar, the pants like the black pants, white stripe down the middle. I'm like, huh?
I do get what you're saying. Well, you gonna hate this news because Frank Kazarian.
Yeah, I seen it. That's why
you was already mad. Look, because he just announced her.
It don't make sense.
Say what?
It just don't make sense.
They just announced her for the Impact Hall of Fame.
So okay, real fast. You mean tell me Awesome Khan not in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, how is that not a thing? Because Impact looks like they take theirs a little bit more seriously than WWE does, and I'm like, how's that?
Say more words. What?
Impact looks like they take their Hall of Fame more seriously than WWE.
That was not more words. How?
Well, because one,
I'm genuinely curious.
Seriously, because for starters, they don't put in 6 or 7 people a year. Mm-hmm. It's one entry a year.
One
entry.
Jesus.
Well, they got 2 this year.
Who the second?
Don West and Mike Tenay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense because Don West just passed away this year. That does make sense. But usually,
Tracy Brooks should not be.
Bro, you ain't gotta tell me.
What does she do? Like, I'd rather put Dixie Carter in than put Tracy Brooks.
She do shit. They started their Hall of Fame in 2012.
Okay.
So each year,
was it Kurt was first or Sting was first?
Sting was first. Then it was Kurt.
It was Sting, Kurt, 3D.
No, Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett, then 3D.
Jeff Jarrett and Earl Hebner. Then Gail Kim. Then Abyss. Then
Jeff Jarrett always bringing it up the rear behind Kurt Angle, huh?
3D's in there though.
No, I'm getting to them.
They couldn't have been in there. They had to be in there before Jeff Jarrett.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. If you let me finish, I got you. Trust me, I got you. I'm trying to. Team 3D is it? They went in there in 2014 after Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Yes, but they have the individuals and the team separate.
Yeah.
So in 2014 it was Team 3D. 2015 it was Jeff Jarrett and Earl Hebner. 2016 was Gail Kim. 2017 they didn't seem to have one. 2018 was Abyss. 2019
James Storm.
You said what?
James Storm.
2019 they don't have 2019 one up here.
Okay, so James Storm 2020.
2020 was Ken Shamrock.
That's a 2021 of James Storm.
2021 was Awesome Kong.
Okay, so when did James Storm went in?
2022 was Raven, and 2023 it is Mike Tenay and Don Rest and Tracy Brooks.
They don't have James Storm on there?
I don't see James Storm's name.
Dang.
I do not have. I don't see Impact. I don't see James. I don't see James Storm.
Oh, wait, maybe that was the year he was supposed to go in and then quit in King Rock.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened in 2017 and 2019. I don't know what happened to them years.
Well, Impact, they were just like, we can't find nobody. We just not gonna have one.
You can't find nobody, but we can find Tracy Brooks. Are you kidding? I can name you 5 Impact members right now that could be in the Hall of Fame. How about, I don't know, what's this? Christopher Daniels?
I would say like ODB. I'm talking about like women knockouts. I would say ODB.
Just give it to AJ Styles off principle and just tell him to record his speech on his phone.
Well, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, just about this. Hey, yo, Triple H, I'm sending this over. Okay, you cool? Cool, got it. Move it, groove it. Samoa Joe. Like, you don't think that they could put him in the Hall of Fame while he working at ring? Like, you think Tony Khan gives a shit? He probably go sit in the audience. Well, however big that is. But anyway, Impact gave us a lot of memories. They gave us a lot of good, a lot of bad. From Kurt Angle debuting, him and Samoa Joe rivalry, him and AJ Styles, and the Aces of the Eights wedding, or the death of the Aces of the Eights, the funeral, Aces of the Eights funeral. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Then you have some of the bad shit like Sharmell versus, I forgot what that woman's name was, like the worst match in Impact history. I did like what Booker T came. I like Main Event Mafia. I know a lot of people don't. I like Joker Sting. Those are things I do like when it comes to Impact. But
they had a few good things.
Say what?
So they had a lot of good things.
They had a lot of good things. They had a lot of bullshit like Jeff Hardy and Victory Road 2011.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not their fault. Well, it is, but it's not their fault.
Yeah, it's their fault. Come on, so stop.
Allowing him to go out there is their fault.
No, it's their fault, but I'm saying like, well, yeah, you're right. It's their fault.
Eric Bischoff teaming up with Elijah Burke, aka the Pope. Don't ever want to see that ever again. Remember
them
when
not pushing the Pope?
Huh?
I said them not pushing the Pope
is bad as well. Also, Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff in 2010. The end. I don't have to say no more. Brother, Octagon, square it up. You know what I'm saying? It automatically downhill from there.
They really came in. It was like, AJ Styles, you're not in. You're just not in here. AJ Styles is like the Grand Slam champion like 3 or 4 times over at that point, 2010. And like you're gonna make it a ending in a few years.
Yeah. Barbed Wire Massacre, Sabu and Abyss. Mm-hmm. But then you just it's like I said, Impact. I used to love watching TNA. And I still go back and watch some of the old stuff. And like you said, we just talk about it off air with Pluto TV. Impact got his own channel, but God, there's some. And after that 2010, there's so much bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not even funny how much bad is. Like, but Ric Flair and Jay Lethal, great promo battle. That's Impact. But but on the worst side, Ric Flair just being there, it's still issues. But shout out to Impact. I'm very happy for them. I'm glad they made it to 1,000. I hope they keep pushing. I hope they actually just take some chances and like go to a bigger arena. Mm-hmm. Something that can hold 1,000, like the Impact Zone. It can hold 1,000 people. This one is like squeezing in 300. I'm like, come on, you can do a little for Impact 1,000. Why not go back to the 1,000 arena in Florida and do it that way? I just don't know why.
Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if they keep the 300 people. Just put them all on the same side of the ring, on the camera side, so we can see them. Something. But I wouldn't mind if it's just one side of the arena.
It's like. Ladies, it's like you go to a party and it's like you late and you get there and you're like, damn, we early.
Yes,
that's what Impact be like sometimes.
You heard some of the clips and things that I've seen. It's just like I wonder all the time how they still in business.
I mean, folks, where's the lot?
He's still looking for it, I heard.